the follow-up to Mad Max and the Road Warrior, with appearing with him would be Tina Turner. And from Iggy Pop's new album, to be released earlier this year, will be produced by his best friend David Bowie. And Gene Simmons from the rock group Kiss and Tom Selleck will be featured in the upcoming movie The Runaways. And Pat Benatar and her new husband are awaiting their first child, due in May. And Def Leppard has had a tragic tragedy. From the heavy metal rock group Def Leppard, Rick Allen will no longer be seen as the drummer after severing his arm in an auto accident. His arm was then reattached, but then soon he caught gangrene and had to be amputated. A look at the birthdays this month are Elvis Presley, where if he were alive would be 50 years old, and David Bowie's turning 38. Rod Stewart just now turned the big 40, and Paul Young and Johnny Rotten London turned 29. And Tom Bailey of the Thompson Twins with Tony Butler of Big Country are turning 28. Pat Benatar now is turning 32. And David Sharp of The Alarm is turning 20. And Andrew Wrigley of Wham is turning a big 22. And Tom Ramone of the Ramones is turning 33. And we'll be right back after these commercial messages. Hello again and welcome to Top of the Charts, where we're going to count down the top country hits of the week. At number 10 we have Janie Fricke's If the Fall Don't Get You, the Heartache Will. And at number 9 is from the ever popular group, the Osmond Brothers, with their new hit, If Every Man Had a Woman Like You. In Real Life by Ed Honeycutt is holding good at number 8. And Anything for You by that dynamic vocalist Sammy Hall is moved up to number 7. Holding firmly at number 6 for the third week in a row is the duet by the longtime Country Gates Kenny Rogers and Dottie West with their hit Together Again. At number 5 is If He Ain't Tennessee, He Ain't You by Kathy Moffett. New Patches by Mel Tillis is occupying the 4th spot this week, and taking a 4-leap jump to number 3 is That's the Thing About Love by Don Williams. And at number 2, the former number 1 hit by John Anderson called I Wish He Could Write You a Song. And the number 1 spot this week is by Lane Brody, whose first release, Hangin' On, is the new number 1 hit. And now we'll take a look at the soul top 10. At number 10 we have Torture by the Jacksons. And Private Dancer by Tina Turner is holding firmly at number 9. Loverboy by Billy Ocean is doing well at number 8. And at number 7 we have Do What You Do by Michael Jackson's younger brother, Jermaine Jackson. And Penny Lover by the songwriter himself is Lionel Richie. Cool It Down by the first smash hit from the new wave soul group, The New Edition, is holding firmly at number 5. And Prince's I Would Die For You is holding number 4 spot today. And occupying the number 3 spot is the second hit from the New Edition, an all-teenage rock group, is Mr. Telephone's Man. Moving up to number 2 this week is Morris Day and the Times' big hit, Jungle Love. And at number 1 on the charts is the latest from the Pointer Sisters called Neutron Dance. And we'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Hi, welcome back to Top of the Charts. I'm Diana Preston, and we're going to be counting down the top 10 pop hits in this week in America. And number 10, we have Julian Lennon's Veloute. At number 9 spot this week is You're the Inspiration by Chicago, which have 17 albums out since they started. And number 8 is good old Bryan Adams with Run to You, which has been a good video also. And number 7 for the 10th straight week is Daryl Hall and John Oates, Out of Touch. Number 6 this week is another soap opera star who sings All I Need, and his name is Jack Wagner. Number 5 is Mother Dear, Pat Benatar's We Belong from her new Tropico album. And number 4 song is also number 5 on the soul charts this week, which is Cool It Now by the New Edition. And number 3 is Sea of Love by Honey Drippers from the old Robert Plant. And number 2 this week is the old Duran Duran's Wild Boys. And the number 1 song for this week, for the 3rd straight week in a row, you guessed it, Madonna's Like a Virgin. And that was this week's top 10 hits in America this week. Right now, we're going to be reading some letters from all of our rock fans around the world. What we do here is we take all the letters from the fans that are sent in, and then we read them, and we make sure that these stars get these letters, because sometimes they just have them piled. Okay, what we're going to do right now is go to a commercial, and then we shall read those letters. We'll be back. Hi, welcome back to Top of the Charts. And right now we're going to read a few letters from our fans. Can I have the first letter, please? Thank you. This one reads, Dear Top of the Charts, I just wanted to know, have you sent that letter that I wrote to Michael Jackson yet? I mean, I know he must get lots of fan mail, but I was just wondering, especially since I sent it 8 months ago. Well, if you haven't sent it, please do so. If you have, I won't give up hope, but I think that your system is the best so far. Thank you for your cooperation, and this is from a year-old Jackson fan in Tampa, Florida. For your information, year-old Tampa, Florida fan, yes, we have sent it, and he is going to be replying to us in just a few weeks. And can I have our next letter, please? Okay, and our next letter from our fan. Dear Top of the Charts, I am so grateful to you for sending my letter to Billy Idol, for he wrote back to me, and I'll treasure this letter all my life. You know, underneath that macho physique, he really is a nice guy, and I love it, and I owe it all to you. You're the best. Thanks again, Linda Blair in Boston, Massachusetts. Well, you're sure welcome. I hope it was worth all your trouble. And our last but not least letter is from a dedicated Bowie fan in Seattle. This one says, I watch your show every week and I think it's great. Thank you. I'd really like to thank you for sending me the address to EML America so that I could send those Christmas presents to David Bowie and his son. He wrote a letter of thanks to me, so did Joey, which is his son, and I think it's the greatest thing that has ever happened to me. I'd like to thank you again for helping me out. Well, you're sure welcome. And right now, we have a special video pick of our week featuring David Bowie and Tina Turner as guest vocals.